O Israel. The call never died. From the south, the lost sheep rise.
From Mississippi soil where the history haven't changed in the land, but the promise still steady. Names got taken, truth got buried, but the word still breathing, never went missing. Lost sheep scattered, still hear the tone. Shepherd calling, saying bring them home. Not a rumor, not a myth. Ancient bloodline covered in stitch, no crown on head, no throne in sight. But kings still walk when they live upright. Priests in order, hearts in check. Walking the path of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we set. Walk in truth, no disrespect.
Order of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
From Tupelo we represent.
From Tupelo we represent.
Israel rise.
Remember that.
Remember that. Not here for hate, not here for noise. Here to rebuild men, women, boys. From prison walls to broken homes. Still hear our voice through flesh and bone. Teach the law, apply the way. Faith works, lived every day. Not traditions handed down, but ancient paths we walking now. 12 tribes breathing, still intact. Truth don't change, that's fact. Scattered, warned, and gathered again. Written long before the pen.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct.
Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Michael, keep the faith. Stephen, keep the commandments. Cortez, keep the faith. KG, keep the commandments. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. Tupelo, Mississippi. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Michael, keep the faith. Stephen, keep the commandments. Cortez, keep the faith. KG, keep the commandments. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. Tupelo, Mississippi.
All right, all right, all right, all right. We in the building. It's Back to the Basics Tuesday once again. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to our Elohim, the Father of the nation of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Father of our newly crowned King, Yeshua, HaMashiach. It's your brother Stephen Israel in the building. I got my brethren with me, but we want to say shalom to all the Israelites that scattered to the four corners of the earth. No matter where you may find yourself in captivity this day, we want to say shalom. We pray that the Most High is giving you a little sanctuary wherever you are, giving you a little peace, a little grace, a little favor, enough to get you by to the next day. We pray the blessings of the Most High upon all of the house of Israel, our brothers, sisters, and our short-leggers. Family, welcome to the channel. Got a great lesson prepared for you tonight. The title of the lesson is What Lies Behind the Mask? So welcome. Get your pen, get your pencil or your pen, get your notebook, something to write on, grab you something to drink, grab you a snack, hang out with your brethren for the next couple of hours as we break the bread of life with you, our beloved brothers and sisters of the house of Israel. Family, as we always like to say, we are not a hate group. We don't hate anyone because of their race, their religion, or their so-called gender. We are a Bible-based group. We teach from the 1611 King James Version Bible, which includes the Apocrypha, the books that Esau took out of the Bible. So with that being said, family, I want to introduce my brother on the panel with me. Got my brother KG in the building. Shalom, 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 Hebrew.
Shalom, shalom, brother. Shalom to everybody in the chat, and welcome to Back to the Basics Tuesdays.
That's right, Hebrew. We in the building.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Hey, with that being said, brother, hey, it's your night to do your thing. I'm going to get out of your way. Hey, do your thing, Hebrew. I yield the floor to the teacher.
Praise. Appreciate you. Shalom once again to everybody. Shalom, Brother Mike. I know you was in here just a second ago. Pop back in. Shalom, bro. Always a blessing to do the Most High's work. Tonight, brothers and sisters, the lesson is called What Lies Behind the Mask. But before we get into the lesson, we're going to look into some videos tonight. We're going to have I guess you could call it a rant and a current event before we get into the lesson. So let me pull these videos up. We're just going to have a couple discussions before we get started. First video of the night. You know, we're quick to tell our brothers and sisters about their denominations, stuff of that nature. But I feel like it's always good to hear it from the horse's mouth. Let me get this set up. Bear with me for a second, brothers and sisters. Bear with me. Let me get it up.
Watch this.
Martin Luther didn't like the Catholic Church and founded the Lutheran Church. Calvin didn't like the Lutheran Church and founded the Reformed or Calvinist Church. Henry VIII didn't like being denied Catholic marriage and founded...
There we go. Didn't want me to stop it at first. Okay. Make sure we got that on the screen. Let me put the fair use up real quick. We're going to be going through a couple of these videos for just for a brief moment, and then we're going to get into the lesson. I just want brothers and sisters that may tune in later on or that's watching now, you know, feel free to give your input. Brothers, you know, we're going to dissect this thing as we go. So anytime y'all hear something in one of these videos that you want to stop, hey, let me know. We start this from the
Watch this.
Martin Luther didn't like the Catholic Church and founded the Lutheran Church. Calvin didn't like the Lutheran Church and founded the Reformed or Calvinist Church. Henry VIII didn't like being denied Catholic marriage and founded the Anglican Church. John Smith disliked the Anglican Church and founded the Baptist Church. William Miller didn't like the Baptist Church and founded the Adventist movement. Ellen G. White really liked what William Miller said and founded the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Charles T. Russell didn't like the Adventist Church and founded Jehovah's Witnesses. Joseph Smith disliked the Methodist Church and founded the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormons. John Wesley disliked the Anglican Church and founded the Methodist Church. Some pastors didn't like the Methodist Church and founded the Pentecostal Church. Many did not like the Pentecostal Church and founded thousands of churches like Stop Suffering, Assemblies of God, Light of the World, etc. The evangelical movement came from the Baptist Church, while the born-again movement came from the evangelical churches. The born-again faith emerged in the late 1930s in the U.S., and it gained popularity in the 1970s and 1980s, its golden age. There are now 35,000 different so-called Christian religions.
Watch this.
Martin Luther didn't like the Catholic Church and...
All right. I played this video because we always talk about these different denominations, but now we're getting a deeper insight as to why each denomination was started by the said person. And what we are finding out is each person ended up liking something and wanted to tweak it a little bit. The next person found something that they didn't like, or vice versa, and they wanted to change something a little bit. But here's further proof, a deeper proof, that each religion was man-made. Each religion had something to do with somebody not liking a factual point about something else and wanting to change it to fit their narrative. So if this was going on in our time now, in the times before us, we have to go on a pretty huge limb and say that this was also going on around the time of Christ. Well, brothers and sisters, drop what y'all think about the video. Brothers, I'm gonna play it one more time for everybody, and then I want y'all to, give me y'all brief feedback. This is the appetizer to the deeper videos that we're gonna get into, but I'm gonna play it one more time for everybody.
Founded the Lutheran Church. Calvin didn't like the Lutheran Church and founded the Reformed or Calvinist Church. Henry VIII didn't like the Catholic Church and founded the Lutheran Church. Calvin didn't like the Lutheran Church and founded the Reformed or Calvinist Church. Henry VIII didn't like being denied Catholic marriage and founded the Anglican Church. John Smith disliked the Anglican Church and founded the Baptist Church. William Miller didn't like the Baptist Church and founded the Adventist movement. Ellen G. White really liked what William Miller said and founded the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Charles T. Russell didn't like the Adventist Church and founded Jehovah's Witnesses. Joseph Smith disliked the Methodist Church and founded the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormons. John Wesley disliked the Anglican Church and founded the Methodist Church. Some pastors didn't like the Methodist Church and founded the Pentecostal Church. Many did not like the Pentecostal Church and founded thousands of churches like Stop Suffering, Assemblies of God, Light of the World, etc. The evangelical movement came from the Baptist Church, while the born-again movement came from the evangelical churches. The born-again faith emerged in the late 1930s in the U.S., and it gained popularity in the 1970s and 1980s, its golden age. There are now 35,000 different so-called Christian religions.
Watch this.
All right, brothers, tell me what y'all got on that, what y'all think about that. Start off with a little education first, then we're gonna get into the meatier matters. But what y'all think about that? Nothing that we already haven't. It's nothing that we haven't already said already. But what y'all got? Go ahead, Mike.
Brother Love, Brother Stephen, like order too low. He started Melchizedek Ministries. Well, KG didn't like Melchizedek Ministries, and he started his own church. So you see, it's a continuation of what somebody didn't like to start their own religion, their own worship of lowercase God.
You sound a little choppy, Mike.
And now you have what? I sound choppy?
Yeah, you sound choppy.
Okay,
While brother Mikael probably go out and come back in. Hebrew,
Mm.
let me pull a script. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 8, Hebrew. 1 Corinthians 8, um, read verses 1 through 6.
You say 1 through 6?
Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 8 through 6.
All right. Let's see here. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 1. Now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he, mm, okay, I think they both having some. They both sound a little choppy right there. All right, here go Mike. While we waiting on them, I'm gonna go ahead and read this 1 through 6, and Brother Steph will come back and break this down. Verse 1. Now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know. But if any man love God, the same is known of him. As concerning, therefore, the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many, but to us there is but one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord, Jesus Christ, by whom are all things, and we by him. I'm waiting on Brother Steph to basically say, come back and say what he need to say on that. But Mike, what was you trying to say when you first came out? When you first started chopping out?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. It still sound a little choppy though.
It's still some choppy?
Yeah. Maybe it's just on my end. Brothers, wait a minute. Say something now.
No, it's me. It's me because I'm not in this country.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out here on the countryside.
That might would it be then.
Yeah,
Yeah, they saying it's still choppy. See, this when you know the lesson's gonna be good.
still choppy.
It sounded a little bit better, but it's still some static in there.
What about now?
Yep, still choppy, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna go back out.
All right. I don't know exactly what Brother Steph was going to bring out in his 1 Corinthians, but what I will say is that now this particular 1 through 6 is talking about food and just other gods in general. But what we have to understand about these different denominations, you're not worshiping the true God according to how he wanted us to do things. You are practicing something which we just saw in those video clips. One person got what they wanted from one person's belief and turned it into what they wanted. So you're no longer doing, you may be doing certain things within that denomination, but ultimately you are still practicing something that somebody made to benefit them, made to be convenient for them. They disliked one thing about a certain denomination and went and made their own based off of what they liked and didn't like about the other denomination. But what we have to understand is that, which I know everybody in this chat do, but for those that may come in and see this later, those types of things really don't matter. What the things that matter are us doing what Christ wanted us to do according to exactly what he said and how he wanted it done. You can pick and choose, but you're going to ultimately put yourself in a position that you don't want to be in. You're going to ultimately, and then Lord forbid if you have other people with you that's looking to you for guidance because they don't know as much as you, or they just look up to you. Lord forbid that. And now you're leading other people astray, which is what a lot of these people did, making these different denominations. Shalom, Brother Cortez.
Shalom, shalom, Hebrew.
All right. Let me see. We done covered that video for a minute, brothers and sisters. Let's go to this next one. Excuse me. Now, this next video that we are about to look into for a second, this is another video. A lot of these videos are going to be from TikTok and Instagram, but there is this one video I'm finna play. It's called Undeniable Truths. This guy that I'm finna play, he's finna say a list of things that people misunderstand about the scriptures or the Bible in totality. So we're going to listen to this and we're going to see what all we agree with and disagree with. Let me get it on the screen. All right.
Christianity isn't what the Messiah taught. He didn't come to start a new religion.
All right. Give me 1 second. Make sure it's on the screen for everybody. Let's blow it up here. All right. Now let's see what what he has to say.
And the Trinity isn't stated in the text. Yahusha is the Son, and the Son isn't the Father. Christianity isn't what the Messiah taught. He didn't come to start a new religion. The Trinity isn't stated in the text. Yahusha is the Son, and the Son isn't the Father. Representation isn't replacement. The rapture doctrine's false. There's no magical escape. The remnant endure. You don't immediately go to heaven or an eternally burning hell when you die. Biblical tongues are languages, not meaningless gibberish. Yahusha didn't abolish the Torah. He restored it to its full intent. If Torah was abolished, how do you define what sin is? Yahusha embodied Torah faithfully, so following him can't mean rejecting the instruction that he himself obeyed. Claiming you follow Yahusha doesn't prove that you belong to him. He said people would call him master and still be rejected for lawlessness. Just believing doesn't mean that you're automatically saved. Demons believe, and they're not saved. Grace doesn't erase the standard. Love doesn't cancel obedience. Forgiveness isn't permission, and repentance isn't feeling guilty. It means turning back and producing fruit. Salvation was never deliverance from Torah. It was deliverance from covenant breach. The new covenant doesn't erase Torah either. It writes it on the heart. Being chosen means greater accountability, not immunity. Tradition doesn't override covenant. Old doesn't mean correct. Public religious practice doesn't prove private faithfulness. Remnant identity is proven by obedience under pressure. A label doesn't save you. Revelation doesn't call for a third temple. It ends with no temple building at all. The Bible isn't written like a modern novel. It's fractal. The same patterns keep appearing at different scales. And a wolf in sheep's clothing isn't simply someone telling you what you don't want to hear. The dangerous one is a teacher telling you exactly what you want to hear while leading you away from truth. If this sounded completely different from the doctrine that you were handed, that's the point. I didn't build the covenant architecture course to hand you more.
All right, he get to talking about his course and stuff like that. Brothers and sisters, what y'all think about that? I'm gonna play it one more time. Hey, because he was firing them off, but he said a lot of good stuff in there. Let's play it one more
Christianity
time.
Isn't what the Messiah taught. He didn't come to start a new religion. In the text, Yahusha is the Son, and the Son isn't the Father. Representation is.
Let me hear you say something now.
Yeah, I'm still choppy.
Yeah, you still choppy, bro.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey,
wait, it cleared.
Hebrew.
I don't know what you did. It cleared up for a second.
Hello.
Hey,
Testing.
yeah, can you hear us? I don't think brother
Yeah,
Miguel.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, you still sound choppy, bro. It cleared up for a
Okay.
second though. I don't know what you did, but it sounded clearer. Then it went back to being choppy.
All right. All right, get to your lesson, bro. Get to your lesson. I just had to get off here.
Okay. Let me see. I see you, MC today's project. You said this why when I was a Christian I couldn't reconcile their mess and what they said was following the Bible or God always had me in confusion trying to do what Scripture said, but they told me otherwise, but being told otherwise by them. I feel like there's a lot, that was one of the major factors for all of us, MC today's project, because I know it was for me. I always felt like it was something that didn't add up to me. And because it didn't add up to me, it made me go looking for the missing pieces of what didn't add up. And eventually it added up to me. But let me play this video back one more time, and then we're gonna get some insight on this real quick.
Christianity isn't what the Messiah taught. He didn't come to start a new religion. The Trinity isn't stated in the text. Yahusha is the Son, and the Son isn't the Father. Representation isn't replacement. The rapture doctrine's false. There's no magical escape. The remnant endure. You don't immediately go to heaven or an eternally burning hell when you die. Biblical tongues are languages, not meaningless gibberish. Yahusha didn't abolish the Torah. He restored it to its full intent. If Torah was abolished, how do you define what sin is? Yahusha embodied Torah faithfully, so following him can't mean rejecting the instruction that he himself obeyed. Claiming you follow Yahusha doesn't prove that you belong to him. He said people would call him master and still be rejected for lawlessness. Just believing doesn't mean that you're automatically saved. Demons believe, and they're not saved. Grace doesn't erase the standard. Love doesn't cancel obedience. Forgiveness isn't permission, and repentance isn't feeling guilty. It means turning back and producing fruit. Salvation was never deliverance from Torah. It was deliverance from covenant breach. The new covenant doesn't erase Torah either. It writes it on the heart. Being chosen means greater accountability, not immunity. Tradition doesn't override covenant. Old doesn't mean correct. Public religious practice doesn't prove private faithfulness. Remnant identity is proven by obedience under pressure. A label doesn't save you. Revelation doesn't call for a third temple. It ends with no temple building at all. The Bible isn't written like a modern novel. It's fractal. The same patterns keep appearing at different scales. And a wolf in sheep's clothing isn't simply someone telling you what you don't want to hear. The dangerous one is a teacher telling you exactly what you want to hear while leading you away from truth. If this sounded completely different from the doctrine that you were handed, that's the point. I didn't build the covenant.
All right, brothers and sisters, tell me what y'all, give me some feedback on this video. Look like my brothers, they kind of having a connection trouble tonight, so we're gonna do the best we can tonight. Sister Arlene, I definitely agree with you. He definitely spoke the truth in a lot of aspects. I feel like one thing, I feel like he could have said a little bit more on the salvation aspect, but that may be his knowledge of what salvation is. I will say this. We all see what type of man this is, far as nationalities go, whatever. The point here that I'm trying to make is that here we see somebody that has did the proper studying. You know that he's done the proper studying because of the the choice of words he chooses to speak on the topic in which he is speaking on. With that being said, it baffles me that we have people like this guy on this video that can speak these truths, yet when we try to explain it to our own people, they don't seem to understand it, or it falls on deaf ears. But if this person right here that's on the screen can take the time, study, learn, practice, understand the patterns, understand the history, understand what was really going on throughout the scriptures, then it makes no sense for our other brothers and sisters not in the truth to claim that they know the scriptures and not see what this man sees. Because technically, and y'all, if you agree with what I'm finna say, just drop a yes or a no. But technically, he is speaking a lot of things in which we already know in this truth. The what he is saying in this video lines up more with what we have learned through the scriptures versus what we learned outside of the truth. Brother Cortez, what you got on the video? What you think about it? Nah, he might be away from the mic. But I see you, Sister Brenda Hill. You said yes. Sister Arlene said yes. Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Sister Cahill, you said yes.
I don't know what's going on with my service, bro. I didn't get to hear none of the video.
Oh, you didn't?
I was trying to tell you that I couldn't hear, and for some reason, it wasn't. You couldn't hear me just then a while ago. But,
okay.
But I'm working with it.
Let me see. Bear with me, brothers and sisters. I'm going to play it one more time, see if you can hear it this time, Cortez.
Christianity isn't what the Messiah taught. He didn't come to start a new religion. The Trinity isn't stated in the text. Yahushua is the Son, and the Son isn't the Father. Representation isn't replacement.
Yeah, I can hear it.
The rapture doctrine is false. There's no magical escape. The remnant endure. You don't immediately go to heaven or an eternally burning hell when you die. Biblical tongues are languages, not meaningless gibberish. Yahushua didn't abolish the Torah. He restored it to its full intent. If Torah was abolished, how do you define what sin is? Yahushua embodied Torah faithfully, so following him can't mean rejecting the instruction that he himself obeyed. Claiming you follow Yahushua doesn't prove that you belong to him. He said people would call him master and still be rejected for lawlessness. Just believing doesn't mean that you're automatically saved. Demons believe, and they're not saved. Grace doesn't erase the standard. Love doesn't cancel obedience. Forgiveness isn't permission, and repentance isn't feeling guilty. It means turning back and producing fruit. Salvation was never deliverance from Torah. It was deliverance from covenant breach. The new covenant doesn't erase Torah either. It writes it on the heart. Being chosen means greater accountability, not immunity. Tradition doesn't override covenant. Old doesn't mean correct. Public religious practice doesn't prove private faithfulness. Remnant identity is proven by obedience under pressure. A label doesn't save you. Revelation doesn't call for a third temple. It ends with no temple building at all. The Bible isn't written like a modern novel. It's fractal. The same patterns keep appearing at different scales. And a wolf in sheep's clothing isn't simply someone telling you what you don't want to hear. The dangerous one is a teacher telling you exactly what you want to hear while leading you away from truth. If this sounded completely different from the doctrine that you were handed.
All right, Mother Mary, I just seen that you wanted the video played again. We'll play it real quick. Go ahead, Cortez.
That man good. That boy good. He
yes,
good.
Sir.
Maybe, just maybe if our people hear from him, they'll receive it. Because you know our people have this mentality that, you know, if it ain't white, it ain't right. So maybe if they hear from him, maybe they'll receive what we've been putting down.
Possibly. I can see it.
Just maybe.
Brother Steph, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, Hebrew.
Okay.
I
Man,
can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. I'm gonna play this video one last time for Mother Mary because she wanted to play it again. Then we're gonna go to the next one, but I'm gonna play it again for you since this is your first time hearing it. You tell me what you think about it.
Christianity
Well,
isn't
I
what the
heard a
Messiah
little bit of
taught.
it.
He didn't come to start a new religion.
Oh, you okay? Okay. Well, let me
I
play it for
heard a
her
little
and
bit
then
of it.
uh-huh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna play it one last time for her and then we gonna you can say whatever you need to say. We're gonna go to the next one.
The Trinity isn't stated in the text. Yahusha is the Son, and
Come on.
Christianity isn't what the Messiah taught. He didn't come to start a new religion. The Trinity isn't stated in the text. Yahusha is the Son, and the Son isn't the Father. Representation isn't replacement. The rapture doctrine's false. There's no magical escape. The remnant endure. You don't immediately go to heaven or an eternally burning hell when you die. Biblical tongues are languages, not meaningless gibberish. Yahusha didn't abolish the Torah. He restored it to its full intent. If Torah was abolished, how do you define what sin is? Yahusha embodied Torah faithfully, so following him can't mean rejecting the instruction that he himself obeyed. Claiming you follow Yahusha doesn't prove that you belong to him. He said people would call him master and still be rejected for lawlessness. Just believing doesn't mean that you're automatically saved. Demons believe, and they're not saved. Grace doesn't erase the standard. Love doesn't cancel obedience. Forgiveness isn't permission, and repentance isn't feeling guilty. It means turning back and producing fruit. Salvation was never deliverance from Torah. It was deliverance from covenant breach. The new covenant doesn't erase Torah either. It writes it on the heart. Being chosen
Hey,
means
stop right
greater
there.
accountability,
Stop right there
not
1 second.
immunity.
Stop right there 1
Tradition
second.
doesn't.
All right. What you got?
Okay. Right there where he says salvation. With the
Yep.
definition of salvation that he gave, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's off. You know,
I agree. I said this earlier.
salvation. Yeah. Okay, you already said that.
Well, now you probably gonna take a deeper dive into it, and what I did, what I said was I felt like he could have gave a little bit more when it came to salvation. That's what I said.
Well, yeah, his definition of salvation was completely off altogether because we know that salvation is deliverance from your enemies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second. I'll get the scripture for you. Give me 1 second. Let's go to the book of let's go to First Maccabees 4:11. First Maccabees 4:11. But he talking a lot of good stuff now. He on point with about 85% of what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
he on point with about 85%. First Maccabees 4:11.
You got it or you want me to grab it? Can you hear me? Hello?
If you got to go ahead, bro.
Okay, all right. That so all the heathen may know that there is one who delivered and saved Israel.
Okay, so that all the heathen may know that there is one who delivereth and saveth Israel. Okay, now go to 2nd Esdras Cortez and read 9 and 15. Because we just read that salvation is the saving of Israel. That's what salvation is.
9 and 15, and it reads, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
Okay, now let's put the nail in the coffin. Let's go to Um, Jeremiah 3:23.
Jeremiah 3:23. Jeremiah 3:23. Where you at? Where you at? All right. Jeremiah 3:23. And it reads, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in the Lord our God is the salvation of Israel.
Truly in the Lord our God is the salvation of Israel. Now I'll get this Luke 1:71. Luke 1:71 says that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. So that's what the true definition of salvation is. You know, the deliverance of Israel from the hand of their enemies and all that hate us. That's the definition of salvation, according to the Bible. And I just wanted to bring that out, Hebrew. When I heard that, I just wanted to bring that out. But you can go ahead. And
Yeah,
there
I
was
want
one more when he said that about the temple. At the end, when he said that in the Bible that there's no building of the temple, I want to touch that too when he get back to that. But go ahead.
all right,
Hey,
I'm gonna get this
hey,
John 4:22
dang, that's what I
Mike.
was just gonna say.
Yeah,
Dang, he beat me to it, but go ahead.
yeah. John chapter 4, verse 22. He said, "Ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews."
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let's
Good
finish
looking
this
out,
out.
Mike.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's finish this out real quick.
An override covenant. Old doesn't mean correct. Public religious practice doesn't prove private faithfulness. Remnant identity is proven by obedience under pressure. A label doesn't save you. Revelation doesn't call for a third temple. It ends with no temple building at all. The Bible isn't written like a modern novel. It's fractal. The same patterns keep appearing at different scales. And a wolf in sheep's clothing isn't simply someone telling you what you don't want to hear. The dangerous one is a teacher telling you exactly what you want to hear while leading you away from truth. If this sounded completely different from the doctrine,
All right.
Okay. Right there where it was talking about that temple.
Mm-hmm.
When he said the Revelation ends without a temple being built.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Revelations 21 and verse 22, Hebrew.
All right. Revelations 21 and 22. And it reads.
Hey, before you go there, Hebrew, read Revelations 11. Read 11 first and read verse 1 and 2.
All right.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Stay where you at, Cortez. I grabbed it.
Yeah, read
All right.
that 11 verse 1 and 2. Bring that out first.
All right, Revelation chapter 11 and verse 1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread underfoot for Slaki, and the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months.
Okay. Now go to that Revelations 21 and 22.
Revelations 21 and 22, and it reads, And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it.
Keep reading.
And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof.
Okay, now check this out. Now we got to understand, right? the first question on this temple thing I would ask is, what does Ezekiel's temple represent? Because Ezekiel spoke of a temple, right? Then Paul referred to a temple in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. But why does Revelation speak about this temple at the end? Because what the dude was talking about was it's not a physical temple. That's what he was referring to when he said that Revelation ends without a temple. It ends without a physical temple. And I wanted to point that out because that may go over some people's head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Mikael, you had something on that? Because I saw you come in. What you got?
Yeah, can y'all hear?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's still choppy though, bro. But it's I don't know. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We can hear you good enough to bring your point out, Hebrew. Go ahead and bring your point out.
Yeah.
Well, it goes back to religion. Somebody give me James 1:27, the last chapter. First chapter of James, the last verse in James. Because in that first video, when it talks about all those different denominations of religion.
You want that pure religion?
Yeah.
All right. James 1:27. Pure religion is undefiled before God and the Father in this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world.
Pure religion, to keep yourself unspotted from the world. That we see that these other religions are of the world. It's not hard to understand, brothers and sisters, what religion is according to the Bible. It's helping the sick and the widows and the fatherless, and also being unspotted by the world. And we know that this world offers nothing but sin through those religions. Because they said law's done away with. That's been spotted by the world. And I give it right there.
All right. Let me go. I had seen some. I agree with you, MC. Today's project. There are nuggets of truth. The main purpose of that video was to show. Let's just say there we have some more newcomers come in. They're coming out of Christianity or coming out of any other religion. I want them to be able to go back and look at this video and see that if he's capable of doing the work far as studying, tracking down the history, lining things up, even though he may not have all of it. There's a point in place where we didn't have what we had. But this just shows that this shows a level of ignorance from our people, because instead of you're comfortable, and this goes back to what Brother Mikael was just saying, you feel comfortable going to Sunday church or going to your mosque or wherever you go. You feel comfortable going there and being told the things that you are told. But when somebody challenges you to take an extra effort, do an extra effort in study, you rebel from it. And if this person can do it, and he really don't even have to, according to the scriptures, he really don't even have to, then that should be a wake-up call for us. And Sister Kahey, I seen you had said something. You said you were curious about his other videos. I went through some of his other videos, sis. There are certain things in there that I agree with and I disagree with. He has one video in particular where he is basically talking about the chart, where that it tells who is who according to the chart or whatever. He he was trying to prove a point on there on that particular video. I didn't really care for it. It was a couple other videos that were okay. It's I will say this, it's more so a matter of chew the meat and spit out the bone. I don't agree with everything that he says, but I did like this particular video that I played tonight. And I just wanted to give you context on that because I had seen what you had said. What you were saying, Mike?
Gentiles, like that brother we just played. When you hear these people, you got to really put your listening ears on. Messages through the scriptures. They're going to say some things that sound good, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to stick you in your tongue because you're chewing on what are you down. You get what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly why I said you gotta chew the meat and spit the bone. Cause there is certain things that like in this video, it lines up, but then there's other things like that's why at the beginning of the video I asked us to listen to the video and see what all we agree with. Yeah, we can agree with majority of that video, but the thing about it is it was certain, and Brother Stephen caught on to it, and I ain't even tell him the purpose of watching the video. But there was still a couple of things in there that didn't fully line up. But
she asked, where is he getting his information from? From the Israel.
I'll agree with that. I agree with Brother Mikael said, Sister Cahelia. I think me being totally honest, from what I can see based off of what he shows on his page, he teaches a certain class. I'm not sure exactly what he teaches in this class, but I'm gonna go on the limb and say that it's something of a Bible literacy, how to read certain things and understand them beyond the ways that we were taught to learn the Bible. I feel like that's his approach in which he is trying to go. But outside of that, I had to agree with Mike. I feel like he's getting his, in this day and time, I feel like because we as a people are putting our efforts into the scriptures the way that we are, it's forcing these other people, these other nations, these other religions to get deeper in their study to try and combat us. Because like I said, he does have a video on there where he's basically going against the chart and stuff of that nature. And even in the video that we showed, he said something that was I don't feel like anybody caught it really, but he said, because, and you probably wouldn't have caught it because it was true, but he said something on the grounds of you who you are based on your nationality, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, but who you are based on your nationality doesn't automatically get you in. And that's true, but that's something that wasn't being said. Shalom, Brother Warriors. But that's something that wasn't being said until the Israelites started teaching the Bible. Brothers, y'all got anything else?
Gentiles hang their head on Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Gentiles hang their head on. You can't get in by your race or your nationality.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it excludes them. That's because it
still
excludes
stop
them.
the fact. Still stop the fact that we his chosen, we are his firstborn, we are his portion. That still don't stop that.
Mm-hmm.
Can we gloat it? Yes, gloat it, because it's true. To be chosen of the Most High, embrace it, because it's the shoes of. And I yield right there. I don't want to get crunk up right now.
Well, Mike, no, because they've been embracing it all the way up until the Israelites started teaching. They've been embracing it. We've been the Gentiles ever since we've been over here.
That's true.
They've been God's chosen people. Jesus white, God white, the angel white. Paul white, Moses white, the cake white, the angel, everything white. Good is white. You got a white angel cake and dark devil cake. Everything white was good until the Most High revealed it to our elders to start teaching the Bible the way that it's being taught now. Now, back to what Brother Mikael said just a minute ago. 99% of the teachings on social media that's coming out right now, they getting it from us.
And you know this because they're trying to find ways to combat it. And to add on to something that Brother Stephen just said, they had 100+ years to sit here and say that your nationality didn't matter. But it wasn't until we started realizing that it does matter that now all of a sudden it don't matter. Because like Brother Stephen said, when the shoe was on the other foot and we didn't know any better and we were just going off of what we was told, hey, you had white angel cake. Now you had chocolate devil food, stuff of that nature. So that's why it's important that we listen and read between the lines of what's being said. I'm not saying that you can't agree or disagree with what's being said, but hear the underlying message behind what is being said, because a lot of times there be an underlying message. Who's to say that he would have even been teaching what he's teaching had we not came on the scene?
Identify when we to these races. Now we can read the Bible clearly. We know who the modern day, all these people, we know who they are. But everybody want to be the Israelite. Nobody want to be Esau. But when you find out who Esau is and his people, now you can kind of pinpoint the end of the world and the end of that civilization. That's why they saying what they saying, because nobody want to be Esau. No, we know who Esau is. And that's white man, the devil Bible speaks up. And I get it right there. I know y'all don't like that, but it's the truth. His world is coming to an end. And somebody got to go in captivity. We done served ours, but they think they ain't got to serve. Come on, y'all. Think about it. Look, go back to the scriptures. I think I yield.
All right. Well, brothers and sisters, if your feathers wasn't ruffled now, just wait until you see this next video. I told the brothers earlier, I got so many videos that we gotta get caught up on. We might not even get to the depths of the lesson tonight because the videos are so intriguing. But let's bring this part out here. Let me show y'all this, because I don't know how many of us are aware of this going on in this day and time. Let me blow it up. Okay. Is that as high as it'll go? All right, let me read this. It's not showing up on y'all end, but let me read the caption on my end. It says, "Woman who admitted to strangling her 3 babies to death raises over $1 million on GoFundMe." Let me say that again. Woman who admitted to strangling her 3 babies to death raises over $1 million on GoFundMe. Oh, wait a minute. Clicked the wrong button. There we go. All right, let's get into it.
An astounding show of support today for Lindsay Clancy. Hundreds of women, all dressed in pink, cheered the accused mom as she arrived in a police caravan for her murder trial. Supporters ran across the field to greet Lindsay. Some came with their babies. They held up heart hands during a silent rally. for the mom who strangled her 3 young children, then jumped from the second-floor window, leaving her paralyzed for life.
It's a buzz around here, guys.
Fox News legal analyst Chanley Painter, a former prosecutor, actually wore pink in her live report as she spoke to Lindsay's defense attorney, who was greeted with cheers.
Hey, guys. What do you think of the support for Lindsay Clancy out here?
I have no words.
No words?
It's amazing.
Today was a hospital chaplain who testified what Lindsay told her after her breathing tube was removed 8 days after she killed her children.
She alluded to having heard a voice, and the voice, according to Lindsay, told her that if she did not follow the command, neither she nor her children would be safe.
It's hard for me not to just cry.
All right. Brothers, what y'all got? Who want to take first crack at this? It's a lot that we can unpack on this.
What is salvation?
You said, what is salvation?
What is salvation?
To be free from our oppressors.
Okay. It's only by the grace of the Most High that we just went over this before this video came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they said that the woman said that the voice told her, if you don't unalive your children, ain't none of y'all gonna be saved. And they Edomites. What they gonna be saved from? Or what are they gonna be saved for? What, she didn't want them to be saved for captivity? She didn't want them to be reserved to be handmaids and servants? Did she know the truth? Was that the Most High talking to her? Or was that her father? Satan the devil. Wait a minute, Brother Stephen. Now you wrong. You wrong now. Everybody can get salvation. Who they need salvation from? They run the world. Who they need salvation from? They self? Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm done. Go ahead.
Let me now, that brother that killed all them people down there in Louisiana, and that was a horrific and horrible thing. Do you know all the stuff they said about that man? But they got a GoFundMe and they running to bring their kids to him? What?
Hey, $1 million.
What? Bro, make it make sense. Why I'm gonna bring my child to you and you done killed your own 3? What in the world, bro? Man.
I think MC today's project said, let me see, somebody said, let me see. Somebody said something about
human though.
Okay, Sister Arlene said she had seen this and said that they said she was having postpartum anxiety. They already trying to let her get off of the charges with the mental illness thing that they be doing in court. Okay, but this is my thing. Let's play this video back. She just had she may have been dealing with postpartum. Okay, but let's play this video back real quick, because only one of them kids.
She murdered her 3 children, and these people have sent her $1 million. These people are holding hearts and bringing their kids to the mother who murdered her, admitted she murdered her 3 children, and people are cheering it. They said in the last days they'll call good evil and evil good. May God have mercy on her soul. Do I think she was demonically possessed? Obviously, she said she heard a voice, and I have mercy and forgiveness for that if she's willing to repent. But the fact of the matter that these women are supporting and sending money and throwing up hearts and think what she did is justified and okay is such a sickening thing. They're the same type of people that are okay with the Epstein files. If you're okay with this scenario, you're okay with the Epstein files. Remember, in Romans 1:32, it says, if you agree, listen to me, if you agree with sin, you become part of it. All those people agreeing with her murdering her kids are now murderers. That's what the Bible says. Romans 1:32. Wake up to the truth. If you want more truth, plug into my channel.
Anyway.
The mother who murdered her 3 children is proof that we're living in the end times.
All right, this is the part I wanted right here. Look at those babies right there. Only one of them is an infant, newborn, as you would say. Make sure my level's good. Only one of them is a newborn. So you've been through this 2 times prior before you had this last one.
KG, hey, can I do what they do to our people?
Yes,
Where
sir.
the daddy at? Where the daddy? Was she a single mother? Boy, sure will say how these white men make these babies and leave these women to raise these kids by themselves. It sure is a shame, man. It's a shame how these white men is absentee fathers. They need to be on child support. Matter of fact, they need to throw them in prison.
I know it. Low down dirty dogs.
For every
Ain't good
white
for nothing.
father that abandoned their children, y'all need to be thrown in prison and they need to throw away the key. Because guess what? Israelite men raising their children. Hey, we ain't running off leaving our kids no more. Y'all had us food in the beginning. After slavery, y'all wouldn't allow us to be with our family, but guess what? Y'all can't do that no more. So guess what we doing now? We staying. We sticking. We raising. We teaching. We nurturing. We providing. But what the white man doing now? Making babies and running off leaving for them to be strangled by a demon-possessed woman.
Hey, MC Today's
Y'all white men
Project
gotta
said.
do better.
Hey, the MC Today's Project said, it's funny you just said it. MC Today's Project said the father was there. She sent him to the store so she could off the kids, but he still forgave her and is supporting her.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If
he's
that would have been a
supporting
black
her to
man,
get that money.
ain't no way in the hell we'd have forgave no woman for strangling our babies. Ain't no way we'd have forgiven her for that. They would have had to lock us up to keep us from getting to her. And we ain't forgiving you either. Do something to my babies. I ain't forgiving you for that.
now the
Hey,
kicker,
paralyzed and all, Stephen. But go ahead.
yeah, she is paralyzed. She is paralyzed.
Easier.
That's judgment.
That make the fight easier. Ain't nothing like beating a defenseless woman that done killed your kids. She can't move. She just take that beating. Just beat her legs till they feel back in them. I yield.
What I don't like about the video, on top of, I mean, there's so many things that you're gonna unpack in this video, but what I dislike about the video is the matter of support. Here we are. We can sit here and say, well, oh, she was dealing with postpartum, and because I feel like, because to be honest, that makes sense, especially with all these women. It's mainly women out here that are supporting her. It was a problem when Carmelo Anthony was getting the money he was getting for defending himself. But then we turn around and it's okay for y'all to raise $1 million for a woman that killed her infants and blames it on postpartum. And not saying it's not possible. I get it. I get it. But let's be realistic here. $1 million?
I don't get it.
What are you? I mean, what are you really supporting? What is there to support here? What is there to support in this?
Okay, you know why I don't get it?
Why you don't get it, bro?
You want me to tell you why I don't get it?
Why you don't get it,
Let's
bro?
go to the scriptures.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis during the time of Moses, when Pharaoh had those midwives to try to kill them Hebrew babies. Somebody pull that for me. And let's show you what the Hebrew women did.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me get the script. Is it 9? Let's try 9. Nope. Let's go a little deeper.
Somebody getting that script.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. Let's see before I go any further.
Okay.
I found it in Exodus.
Yeah,
What you said?
Exodus. Bring it out. It's
Alright.
in Exodus. Bring it out.
Exodus chapter 1. We gon' let's see. Exodus 1. Hold on. Give me a second. Exodus 1.
Started 17. Well, no, started 15.
15, yeah, that's about right, yeah. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the ones was Shipra, and the name of the other Pua. And he said,
we just got through teaching about them sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men and children alive.
Keep reading.
All right. And the king of Egypt called to the midwives and said unto them, why have ye done these things, and have saved the men and children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively.
Yeah, they lively.
And are delivered the midwives come in unto them. Therefore God, my bad.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish it out. Because I got something to say. Go ahead.
Therefore God dealt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed very mighty.
Waxed very strong. Because guess what?
Yes, sir.
Why they didn't have postpartum?
Good point.
Why they didn't have postpartum?
Because they were the true people.
Because they were strong. They the people of the Most High God. That's why.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They didn't have no demon on them telling them to kill their babies.
They were more than 3/5 of a human.
That's right.
Yeah.
They was the original.
Yeah.
Still is the original.
In that order, G.
That's right. Yeah. Go ahead, KG.
Do I even need to play that video again? I think, I feel like the point has been made for the most part. Do I even need to? I
got something to say.
Come on with it.
Well, what we just watched on that video is this right here. You're watching the curses of heathen. Because in Deuteronomy 28, it said that the young one that comes under the woman's feet, she will hate those children. So that's what you're saying, the curses of Deuteronomy 28 fall upon the heathens now. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that the curse is being reversed. Yep. Absolutely. Now let's get into this aspect here. Last set of videos, brothers and sisters. Like I said, we might just have to turn this into a current events and not just do the lesson later on in the week or something. But because I feel like this is just, especially this video that we're finna go into here in a second, I feel like this is just important information. Bear with me. Let me see here.
Shocking developing news coming out today, August 19th.
All right. Now, I know we all are pretty much aware of the blackouts that's going on in Gary, Indiana. But it runs a little bit deeper than just those typical blackouts. They're starting to happen in other places other than Indiana, Phoenix, Arizona, for an example, and certain parts of Memphis as well. there were these group of scientists that predicted weather storms that would be knocking out power grids before this happened. And I think they predicted this maybe 1 or 2 years ago. And within that 1 or 2 year span, all the scientists that predicted these things or knew the things in which they knew pertaining to what's going on currently are dead. They have killed them all, or they've all went missing and ended up dead. So that's per se sources, but we all know when you're working for the government and you end up dead magically, you knew something that you weren't supposed to know. With that being said, let's play the video.
2026 of potential cyber attacks against our power grid systems that could knock out and black out the entire United States for 18 months. And they're saying it is shockingly easy. In fact, they're saying that 12-year-olds with internet access could do this. And so Iran doing this, they said, is not out of the picture, and it could be absolutely devastating. Let's take a look at the latest headlines coming out today, August 19th, so you can see it for yourself. Shockingly vulnerable U.S. power grid could result in an 18-month nationwide blackout, an expert has warned. This is coming out all across the headlines today, August 19th, 2026. Take a look at some more with me. Warning that a mammoth nationwide blackout could last 18 months as power grids' appalling weak spots are exposed. And they're saying this is something the IRGC could actually easily do to the United States. U.S. is at risk of an 18-month-long blackout that could extend across the entire nation, experts claim. So just to clarify, we're going to be getting into the details of this, but they're saying this is not just a city or a region. They're saying the entire United States of America could be entirely blacked out, shut down, and we would be unable to get our systems up for roughly 18 months is the estimate that we are hearing. Now, in addition to that, take a look at this. We've been continually hearing threats coming out from the IRGC. They are threatening to target global energy and internet infrastructure if Iran is attacked again. This came out August 12th when we had heard some of the more recent threats against the U.S. power grid systems. And just to clarify, it says here global energy and internet, but in case you are wondering, Iran made sure that we knew Iran lawmakers threaten U.S. power grid if Iran is attacked. And that is not just grids of U.S. assets in the Middle Eastern region. They're talking specifically about attacking U.S. soil in North America. We're going to get into the details of this as they're saying that this would be coast to coast, west to east. Every single resident in the United States would be blacked out for 18 months. And they're saying it's actually shockingly simple to achieve. They believe that 12-year-olds with access to the internet could do it because we are operating on archaic systems that need immediate attention right away. Now, in addition to that, we've also been receiving attacks against our water systems, the cyber attacks on the U.S. water sector, and the Iran question, escalation or opportunism. Now, we're actually hearing new states have come out and announced that they are some of the ones that have been hit. And we're going to be taking a look at that in detail so you can see more of the states that have made the announcements as we are mapping Iranian cyber attacks on U.S. water systems. Now, from my understanding, we have not specifically been able to confirm that it is Iran, but they're saying this has all the makings of the cyber avenger Iranian cyber attackers that have hit U.S. Shocking developing news coming out today, August 19th.
All right, and just to give a deeper context into what he's saying, yes, Sister Arlene, nationwide, because of the lack of thought process put in to this particular area of infrastructure within our country from the government or the presidents, you know, they're spending their money on all these other things that they could be using the money for other things, but they're spending on what they're spending on. Because of this, a lot of the power, I can't think of the exact word, but the things that help push the electricity to our houses, to said buildings, wherever we may be at, those units are where they were only good to work for up to 50 years. So that after 50 years, those units that help push the electricity to said locations was supposed to be exchanged for something else. because they were not exchanged, that is why this shutdown could possibly happen in the near future. And the reason why it's going to take 18 months, or if the power grid will be down for 18 months, to replace one of these units that I'm telling you about that helps the electricity go where it needs to go for us to have power in the places that we need to have it. One of these things takes 128 weeks to repair or make. So just imagine that for the entire country. And these units are for an example, the units that's on our light poles that's sending the electricity to your house, that would be the best example. These things were only meant to work for 50 years and then be replaced. They have never been replaced. And because they haven't been replaced, you are now seeing these types of information coming out about our power grid. This is what makes it so easy to hack. This is what makes it so easy to infiltrate. Brothers, what y'all got?
Well, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, Crystal.
Well, when you got a country like America that's only that its biggest budget is defense budget, and it's not putting the necessary funds back into the country for infrastructure, then what you think was going to happen? But I think it's much deeper than that. I think the power grid may be just fine. I think what they're experiencing from power outages, because you said Memphis, it's because of these data centers are overloading the grid.
Mm-hmm. That could play a part in it as well. That could definitely play a part in it. Brother Cortez, you was finna say something?
No. Go ahead, Hebrew. My bad. Go ahead.
All right. Right, Sister Arlene. A ballroom and a bunker is a priority now. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm playing this video to inform us of things that may come in the near future. This is one of the reasons why, brothers and sisters, we when we do talk about it, we talk about it briefly. We talk about it extensively the way that we do. Because let's just say this happens tonight, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now. You have to go back and ask yourself the same questions that we always ask in these situations. Do you have a generator? Do you have water? Do you have a source of food that you can cook without electricity? Do you have protection? Because if this was to happen and people, stores are going to get raided, it's not going to be that safe to go to stores. Stores are going to be getting raided. People are going to be scavenging everything that they can find, especially those that are not prepared for this to happen. And whatever the Most High wants to happen is going to happen anyway. But it's important that we know these types of things are going on for the sake of us being prepared, for the sake of us being ready for whatever may come. On top of keeping our faith in the Most High, on top of staying prayed up and asking the Most High to protect us. These are the type of things that are going on around the world. And like I said, it's numerous areas. Gary, Indiana is one of the main areas that it happened to start out with. Then it spread it from Phoenix all the way back down through Texas, all the way back down to Memphis. Random weather storms are happening, knocking out power grids, and it's taking the power companies or whoever's in control of that said area, it's taking them weeks and weeks at a time to replace these things.
I say all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Because the power need to be knocked out. Yeah. All praise to the Most High. See, all these, Hawaii got hit with a major hurricane. Indiana, the whole state of Indiana got flooded out. Then you got all these natural disasters. Then not only that, KG, the Most High been busy. You know who Sonya Massey is, right? The woman that was at the stove. Don't you know that the cop that killed her, he died in jail?
Yep, he died of I think he had colon cancer. It spread to his lungs and his rectums. Yes, sir.
See, hold on. He had colon cancer. Did not the Most High blow out the bowels of Herod? They could smell him over miles away, how stinky he was. See, the Most High is awesome. See, the Most High is fighting for his children. So you see what the Most High is doing in the earth. Prepare. So when he hits our areas, bringing that judgment, give me Isaiah 26. I think it's 26:10. Isaiah
'cause
26.
what did that sister say before he killed her? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's right.
That's what she said. And that devil said, you better not.
Mm-hmm. You said you want
And
Isaiah.
where it say, I think it's Isaiah 20. I know it's Isaiah 26. I think it's verse 10 or verse 20. Where it says, go, the indignation of the Lord. He said, go to your chambers, go to your homes while the indignation of the Lord pass over.
It ain't 26. I only go to 21. Did you want 21?
Yeah, 26, 21. Isaiah 26, 21. Is that it?
I'm tripping. I'm thinking I was on. That's my bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Forgive me. Let's see here.
Why he get that, family? See, judgment is getting very swift and swift. It's getting faster and faster, and it's falling up on our enemies real fast. So, brothers and sisters, let's just stay faithful in the Most High. Keep praying the judgment down on our enemies, and let the Most High fight for us, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to fight for us. Let the Most High fight for us, because he can get them way better than you and I can. When they told me that heathen died, I said, all praise to the Most High. Hallelujah. That's what I said.
Uh-oh. I don't think it's in 26, bro. I might be wrong. I might be overlooking it.
Oh, I done misplaced my Bible. Yeah, don't worry about it, Hebrew. I know it's in Isaiah 26. I think it's in Isaiah.
I might be, like I said, I might be overlooking it.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, family. So prepare yourself. Get you some candles. Get you some batteries. Get you some flashlights. Buy you a whole big box of lighters, packs of lighters or whatever. Yeah, what is it? Isaiah 26, 20 and 21?
Hey, also get you some of those lights that has the solar
power
on
on
top of it. That's right. Get you a
Yeah,
crank
it's
radio.
Isaiah
The one
26.
the one
Yeah.
that you don't need no batteries for. The one you can crank up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
Isaiah 26, 20 and 21.
All right. Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain.
Wasn't that sister blood slain? And the Most High said what? The earth shall no more what? Cover her slain. So the Most High is out here acting up, showing out on the behalf of his children, brothers and sisters. So when these natural disasters, these power outages and all of this stuff come up, Don't fear. Go in your home and just chill. Because he said he'll be a little sanctuary for you in the midst of trouble. So let the Most High be your sanctuary in your homes. And while he's out here getting busy, you at home with the word, praying, meditating. You got your food in there. You got your rations in there. You got all your necessities that you need to maintain you and your household. Because the inedible is on its way. It's coming fast, y'all. I don't know when it's gonna hit, but y'all see the Most High is giving us signs after sign after sign with the weather, with the power grid, with the infrastructure. The infrastructure is so bad in America. Y'all remember when all those bridges was collapsing?
Mm-hmm. You talking
trains? Yeah, trains dewelling. It's just so much going on that the Most High got His hand on for His children, brothers and sisters. So I yield right there. Just stay faithful.
Praise, brother Steph. You got anything? I think for the sake of, I actually want to be able to. I want to bring out that lesson fully. I don't want to half do it tonight. So I think we'll just let this be a current events for tonight. And next week I'll bring out what I was gonna bring out tonight, because I knew these videos was gonna, we was gonna have a lot of conversation pertaining to the videos. I knew that was gonna happen, but I want to be able to bring the full lesson out. So you got anything you want to bring out before we call it a night?
Well, not really, Hebrew, but man, I just wanna say, that this was some good information for sure. It was a lot of good stuff came out about the religions and things like that. The topic that you had for tonight is gonna be a great lesson. So I'm just looking forward to it, Hebrew. And it's always good to do the current events, because there's so much going on in the world that our people need to be aware of. We don't want to be caught slipping, quote unquote, with our pants down. We wanna make sure we stay on top of all of this information, because back to that power grid situation, Hebrew, I did have something I wanted to say about that. Everybody is underestimating Iran. I'm telling y'all, Donald Trump just sent a threat to those people and told them he gonna wipe them off the face of the earth. You know what they told him? Bring it on. They said in the beginning, we made a mistake in the beginning because we tried to be diplomatic. We tried to keep things from escalating, and we allowed y'all to get the upper hand on us. They said, but never again will we sit back and allow y'all to attack first. They told Donald Trump, they said, whatever you talking about, if you do it, we got so many things in play that we're getting ready to do, not to Israel, but to America. So Hebrew, that war is already here upon us in America now. It's already here. They just waiting to activate what, Mike? The sleeper cells.
Prepare the ambushes.
That's all they waiting on, bro. Listen, for everybody to think that America is going to get to keep on going around this world, unaliving people, dropping bombs on people, overthrowing governments, kidnapping presidents and foreign leaders and all this stuff and getting away with it, that has come to an end. It's fixing to touch the soil. It's coming. We just need to be ready.
Yes, sir. And then you just adding on to what you're saying, the scriptures tell us that Iran gonna be the ones that set it off.
That's right.
They are the wild boar. The scriptures
They
tell us
sick.
that.
These nations are sick of Babylon the Great.
Well, the wild man, I should say, not the wild boar, but the wild man. But yeah, you definitely
And
right about that.
her allies gonna turn on her too.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the scripture.
Yes, sir.
And that's happening right now. So we just need to be
Hey,
prepared, bro. Man, we gotta be ready,
hey.
bro.
So those sleeper cells are already active. I believe they probably tampering with the grid. Since you said that, hey, get that Jeremiah 51:12, Hebrew. Jeremiah 51:12.
All right. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
So America has never been attacked by, well, you want to count 9/11 or Pearl Harbor, whatever. But America has never seen war. Let me put it like that. Or real terrorism. I'm talking about real terrorism. See, when he say set up the standard up on the walls of Babylon, that means that America has already been breached, brothers and sisters. America is a melting pot of many nations. Who is over your gas stations? It's them people.
Indians, yep.
So, brothers and sisters, they are everywhere. Everywhere you turn, you're gonna see one of them people. I don't care where you at in the United States of America, you gonna run into these people, and they are here and waiting for the call. So the Most High said, set up and prepare the ambushes. These are sleeper cells. And they're gonna do the bidding of their country, but most of all, the Lord. Because this is gonna be the rod of the Most High's anger put in their hand. Give me Isaiah 10:5, because these are the same people that took down Babylon, ancient Babylon, and they're gonna take down modern Babylon. Yeah, Isaiah 10:5. These are gonna be the men that's gonna be the rod of his anger, and they're gonna carry out the Most High's fury.
Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. Let me read 6 with it. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge, to take the spoil, and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mere of the streets.
See, brother, you see that, brothers and sisters? He's sending the rod of his anger. The staff of the Most High's power is in their hand. Meaning the Most High is giving them the authority to overtake Babylon. And not only that, brothers and sisters, the Most High said in verse 6, I'm going to send them against a hypocritical nation. Ain't no hypocritical nation than what you living in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Google this script right here. I think it's in Jeremiah 50, or maybe in 51. Just type this in. How is the hammer of the earth broken?
It's 51:6.
51:6.
I think that's it now. I don't know.
In Jeremiah.
Yeah. No, Jeremiah 51:6. It said.
That's not it.
Yeah, that ain't it.
That's the one on the Mr. Babylon. Deliver every man his soul. See, his sins. That's what that is.
I'm finna find it. KJV. It's 50 and 23.
50 and 23. Let me look at it. Yeah, that's what we want. How is the hammer? So watch this. So we read over there in Jeremiah 51 about prepare the ambushes, right? Read verse 22 and 23, KG.
Verse 22. Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
You see that? The hammer, America is right now, still is the hammer of the earth. Wherever she goes, she lays the smackdown on other nations. When you got the hammer, you have power to rule the world, to rule the earth. They have been ruling the earth for the last 250 years. Now the question is, how did America become a desolation? How is America's power over the whole earth cut asunder? Because of Iran is going to prepare the ambushes. That's what's going to set this thing off. America can't operate, brothers and sisters, without a power grid. Everybody knows that. All you have to do is set off an EMP and it knocks out the whole damn grid all over the United States. Now you in the blind. Your cell phones don't work. Your electric car ain't going to work. Your electronics in your house ain't going to work. Your smart TVs ain't going to work. Ain't nothing going to work. That's why Brother Stephen told you, get a digital analog radio or crank radio so you'll know what's going on. You know how it is to walk in the blind, Brother KG. You walking in the blind. You don't want to be in this hour with the grid knocked out in the blind.
You're going to be panicking.
All you got to do is go back to 2019 and 2020.
You're going to be panicking.
That's all you got to do. Y'all saw how crazy everybody was when the pandemic hit.
Right. But this time it's going to be 100 times worse. Because ain't going to be no said cure. It's going to go on a whole lot longer than the pandemic did. But just imagine that. Imagine how restless people were.
In the Apocrypha, in Second Esdras, it said that there was going to be great insurrections. A man won't be able to go into the next city because of great insurrections. It's going to be anarchy, insurrections, popping off everywhere. You're not going to be able to move place to place. That's why you need to get anchored down at home and guard your home until everything kind of pipe down. Because you got to wait till resources completely get wiped out before you start moving.
Mike, what happened? Look at the ice storm we just had.
Go ahead, talk to us.
Look at how crazy it got with that ice storm.
Oh,
You couldn't even buy gas. You couldn't buy groceries. And then every generator that was in within 100-mile radius was gone.
So it was.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Esau was buying 6 generators at a time.
And not only that, bro, check this out. Not only that, don't you know that your major financial credit cards are already cutting credit limits? Why are they cutting credit limits? Because they know something's coming. You're not going to be able to use your credit card. You may have a $30,000 limit, but you need to go check and see if they done cut you down to about $5,000. See, they not finna take no big loss. They don't care if you got an 800 credit score. Then not only that, don't you know it's over millions and millions of Americans that've been living in their homes 6 to 12 months without paying their mortgages, and they have been foreclosed on, but the banks ain't went in on them to make them get out of those homes. You know why? Because those are white people. And they would shoot them hand and foot if they try to come take them homes. And they know who to go get them home. Now, if it was me and you in foreclosure, they come to get it because they got the power to do it. But their own brothers and sisters, they not touching them. So the housing market bubble is crashing. The financial sector is crashing. Those are your banks. Your auto industry sector is crashing. Brothers and sisters, everything is collapsing here. So all I'm telling you to do is not to scare you, but start getting your essentials. Because here's the last scare I'm going to give you for the night. And I'm going to shut up. For real, for real. Don't you know that it's a shortage on diesel now? If me and Stephen can't haul your goods and services, what chain is effect that's going to cause on the supply chain? No groceries. No medical supplies. No Amazon. No nothing. So now diesel is coming into it. They say it's a shortage of diesel now. It's only a matter of time.
Mm-hmm. You still there, Mike? I think his phone might have went out. But Sister Kaheli, you said something just a second ago. You said the summer is hotter and the winters are colder on top of all that. Well, going back to this power grid thing, that was one of the things that the scientists was predicting. They were predicting that because of the sun, there's something the sun does is kind of like a solar flare, where the heat waves from the sun become more severe and they become more extensive as far as their range of what they can touch. And because of this is also the reason for the summers being hotter, the winters being colder. It all has to do with the solar system. The scientists also was saying that before they all got taken out, the scientists were also saying that because of the solar system and because of the other planets rotating closer to the orbit of Earth, it's causing the summers to be hotter. It's causing the winters to be colder. And this is what is causing the storms that we have had since that ice storm that Brother Mikael and Brother Stephen was just talking about. This is what is causing these said storms to be more severe. I mean, think about it. If you really sit down and think about it, it's not even tornado season, and Gary, Indiana had a tornado. It's technically hurricane season, and Gary, Indiana had a tornado within this month. Just to give you an idea of what you're saying. Tornado season is normally in the midst of spring when the hot and the cool air is mixing together. That's what causes tornadoes and hurricanes for the most part to even start. Yeah, New York too. New York is actually under a flood. Well, they're flooded in certain areas. That's absolutely right. Well, brothers, do y'all have anything else before we get out of here?
No, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Hebrew.
Okay, well, with that being said, brothers and sisters, we're gonna close for the night. I apologize for those videos taking as long as they did, but the Most High put it on my heart to share these videos, especially the one with the power grid. I wanted to bring these things out, and we're gonna pick up on this next week. It'll be the same lesson, what lies behind the mask. We'll pick up on this next week. I appreciate everybody partaking tonight, and I definitely appreciate my brothers always being up here with me.
And we changing the name. We changing the name of the channel to the Burley Order of Melchizedek Tubalo.
The Burley. The Burleys.
The Burley Israelites of Melchizedek.
I will not be part of y'all's wickedness. I would not be a part of y'all wickedness. I have nothing to do with that family. That is part of Brother Stephens and KG fantasy.
Why it gotta be a fantasy?
Cortez and Mikael are innocent. These are these two fantasies. This is their fantasy.
The burliest of the burly.
Hey, behind the scenes, y'all. Mike with it behind the scenes, y'all. He with it.
I don't qualify, so I'm not in that group. I don't qualify.
Hey! You don't qualify. I don't qualify either.
Hey, not yet anyway, Mike. Not yet anyway.
Oh man.
I'm on my way.
Oh praise.
Once again, no family, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we definitely gonna pick up where we left off tonight. I might next week we'll just get straight into it. And it's one video, Sister Cahalia, is one video that I want to find to show. It's a brother of ours. He's in the truth, but even he says the same thing about the things that's going on in the solar system, how the solar system is causing a lot of the things that's going on in the earth, but he has the understanding to know that it's the Most High doing it. But the way he worded it, man, it was perfect. And I got to go back and see if I can find that video. And if I can't,
who you talking about? Mike Silas?
No, this wasn't. This guy ain't even. This guy wasn't even known really. He was doing an interview. I want to say he was doing an interview in somewhere near a subway or something like that, like in where the trains be and stuff. And they were sitting down waiting on the train, and he was explaining to another brother why things are going the way that they are. And in the midst of the conversation, he was telling him that the stuff with the solar system and the atmosphere and the reason why the storms and all this stuff is happening the way it's happening is because these are signs from the Most High trying to get us ready. But the way that he worded it, man, it couldn't have been worded no better. I'm gonna try my best to find that video for next week, and that'll be the only video we cover, and then we're gonna go straight into the scriptures. Because I really hate that we didn't get to go over the lesson tonight, because it's definitely a good one. Definitely a good one.
Man, all praise to the Most High, man. Great lesson. Great current event.
Yes, sir. We got anything? Everything's still gonna be the same this week. Prayer call, all that.
Oh no prayer call tomorrow night.
Okay. Everything else is still gonna be the same. We'll have
Bro, Mikael, you gonna teach Friday?
You heard him. You heard Steph, Brother Mikael?
I ain't hear you.
I said, are you gonna teach Friday?
I can't hear him, KG.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
We'll talk about it over the phone.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
He just can't hear you. He can't hear you on his end, Steph.
Oh yeah, he can hear me. Oh yeah, he hear me.
Woo! Yeah.
That was pretty good. You got me there. That was pretty good. But all right, brothers and sisters. If that's we ain't got anything else. Now for one of the best highlights in the whole show. And this is another exciting episode of Back to the Basics Tuesday.
Shout out.
Oh yeah. The other part of the most favorite part of the most exciting part of the show. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. Well, at least I didn't got that out the way. We can go, yeah, let's do the shout outs. Go to the top here. First comment of the night. Shalom to you, Mother Mary. Shalom. Then we have MC to the X Project. Shalom to you, brother. And then we have Sister Arlene was in the building tonight. Shalom to you, sis. Sister Cahelia Smith. Shalom to you, sis. Let me see, go on down. Sister Cindy Carr was in the building tonight. Shalom to you, sis. Shalom, shalom. Sister Brenda Hill was in the building. Shalom to you. Let's see. I don't know. I could have sworn I seen. I might have been tripping. No, Brother Warrior. Brother Warrior was in the building. Shalom to you, brother. Shalom, shalom. Sister Jen was in the building. Shalom to you, sis. Sister Kia was in the building. Shalom to you. Let me see. I knew I'd seen Sister Yesharel. Hope I said that right. Shalom to you, sis. And shalom to Unc as well. Brother Dark was in the building. Shalom to you. Cuz. Shalom, cuz. Let me see. And I think that may be
Sister Kiaification.
I got Sister Kia. I got her.
I'm gonna get Sister Kia to do us a portrait for the new channel name.
We're gonna get a Burley picture. We're gonna get a Burley portrait.
Yeah, Mike gonna have bangs there.
No. Do not include me in y'all's foolishness. I am holy, you're unholy. That's the way we're gonna keep this thing. I am not involved.
My goodness. It's just a portrait, brother.
No,
ain't it funny how people get holy when the camera come on?
Holy. Holy.
Oh, praise to the Most High, man.
And then, Lord, y'all got him singing. Oh my God. That is not holy.
Oh, praise, man.
All right, brothers and sisters. Sister Kid, yeah, we gonna get that portrait, Sister Kid. We definitely getting the portrait. Hey, Brother Mikael and Brother Cortez, this is not negotiable. We're getting the portrait. This is not negotiable.
Well, just put a turkey sandwich with 2 big slices of tomatoes off on that portrait, on that sandwich with Cortez eating on for it. Just put that right there. Yeah, we want that part.
You know what? Now that I think about it, we got the perfect picture. We got it. We got it.
I got a picture of Cortez.
Yeah, with some mayonnaise dripping off the side of it. Yeah.
Oh, no, he got that 6-pack.
Oh, I forgot about that picture. I sure forgot about that picture.
Now, see, y'all definitely being unholy. Just wait. I'm working on my 6-pack.
See, when I was trying to be on your side, you threw me on the bus.
Hey, I'm finna get high school fine.
No.
That's right, Cortez. Say it again. We're gonna get high school fine.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
All right, brothers and sisters.
Let's get up out of here, brother.
Till the next time. Let me see. Oh, we ain't got no outro video. How I do that? How I do that? How you be doing that, Mike?
Oh, let me see. We ain't got no outro video?
Oh, wait a minute. Found it. Found it. Now.
They will start reading books, and they will realize that the world is so much bigger than the world they live in now. They will never be content to be a slave again. And whatever you do, don't ever let a slave read the Bible. That's the magnitude of reading.